Hey guys, I just wanted to give you guys a big, huge welcome to Team Unleashed, which is a smaller branch of the bigger team that we are now on, which is called Team Empowered to Change. So, the mission for Team Unleashed is to help others unleash their best lives possible, whether that's with health and fitness or just their mental health of feeling involved and feeling like you're part of something, or even financial. You want to help other people just be their best and unleash the life that they desire. So that's the biggest mission for Team Unleash, and I'm so excited to work with you on accomplishing this mission to helping other people unleash their best life. So you're probably like, okay, I signed up. Now what? Where do I start? What's first? There's all these groups that I'm being added to, there's all these trainings that are being thrown at me. I feel overwhelmed. And I just want to let you know that that's normal. Don't freak out. Don't think that you can't do it because there's all this stuff you need to learn right away. Slow down, take a deep breath, and do one thing at a time. You don't have to do everything right away. You don't have to learn everything right away. The point of all these trainings and groups is to let you know that we are there for you, to help you grow, to help you grow the business, or just to help you be involved with the community, which is one of the biggest reasons that I joined, was to be around these people that uplift me and have the same mission in life, and that's to be the best that they can be. So don't feel overwhelmed. Take it one day at a time, one thing at a time. Give yourself 3 months to just learn everything, be a sponge, but also take little things and take action on those little things. You always are going to be learning. Even now, I've been in the business for 4 years and I'm still learning things. You're always going to be learning. I have post-it notes like everywhere on my desk. I have 5 million, it seems like, notebooks with notes that I've taken from different trainings and calls and everything. So you're always going to be learning things, and you want to pick out a few things each time that you can start to apply, because you don't just want to be in that state of analysis paralysis where you're just learning and learning and learning and learning and you're not applying. But you don't have to apply everything right away. Find what works for you, pick one or two things, and try it out and see how it's going to work for you and your business. Don't feel overwhelmed by everything and having to apply everything that you're learning. Take your time. It's up to you to make the business what you want. So you want to make it fun. You don't want to make it feel pressured. You just want to go at your own pace. So give yourself 3 months to really learn the business, learn what you can do, learn what you're capable of, and just know that you're always going to be a part of that growth. And the one thing after those 3 months, and you probably are going to start feeling like you're in a groove, you're learning things, you're applying things, things are starting to feel right for you and what you want out of this business. So then I want you to think, I want to be here in a year. So a year from now, you want to be still learning, still working your business, still on your health and fitness journey, because it's never going to end. It's a lifestyle at this point. You want to be here in a year. Don't give up. Don't lose steam. Just keep going at your own pace, whatever you're comfortable with, but don't stop. That's the biggest thing that I've learned. Like, I've had my ups and downs. I've had those really low lows where I felt like this business wasn't for me. I wasn't meant to do this. But then I have a high where someone would reach out to me and say, you've inspired me, you've impacted my life. And then I'm like, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I stuck with it, and I'm so glad I did, because the people that I'm around just made me a better person. I stick with it for more than just the business side of things. I stick with it because it's made me a healthier person. It's made me a better person. I'm surrounded by other people who uplift me and make me feel like I'm worth something. And it's fun. I'm surrounded by fun, positive, happy people who are truly there for me and my success. And now that the business side has become a bigger part of my life, I can see the potential. So just know that it's going to get easier, but you're going to have those times where it's going to feel like you need to step back, reflect, and then come back in strong. Be here in a year. Don't stop learning and don't give up. So I'm going to give you a couple steps now that you have signed up and you're like, what do I do? Obviously, you got the email, which is where you found this video. So the first thing is contact the coach that you signed up with. If it's me, we've probably already talked. But if it's not, make sure whoever you signed up with, you contact them and get set up a getting started right call, a GSR. And that call is just to kind of go over your goals. What do you want out of the business? Just to kind of figure out if you are in the business for just your health journey and you just want to focus on you. If you're in it just to be surrounded by happy people because you need that in your life because you're struggling to stay positive and happy. So you need that community. Or you want to have this be a business. Or you're just in it for the discount. Whatever it is, we need to establish that in the Getting Started Right call. We need to make sure we're on the same page so that if you're not wanting to work the business, we're not trying to get you to work the business if it's not something you want. So it's whatever you want. We want to make sure you're on the right page. So we're going to talk about goals and all that fun stuff and just kind of what you want out of it. So just know, going along those lines, that you are your own CEO at this point. So if you want to work the business, you are more than welcome to. If you kind of sort of just like, I think I want this to be something, but I don't know what, it can be a great side hustle. You have the power. It's all up to you. So if you want it to just be something where I just want a discount on stuff, that's totally fine. You can get the discount, enjoy it, stay on your health and fitness journey. And then later on, if you're like, hey, I want to make this a business, you have the option as well. You have control, you have the power because you are your own CEO. So the second step after you set up your call with your coach, your Getting Started Right call, is to make sure that not only you are in the team pages, but that you participate and you're engaged and you are checking those pages daily. You don't have to always be asking, participating as far as talking and asking questions, but if you have a question, ask. Don't feel like you can just be in there and creep. Like, you have that group for you. If you have questions, I'm sure other people in there are going to have the same question or similar, so if they're afraid to ask and you're asking, you're going to help them out. They're going to see those answers and they're going to be like, oh, I'm so glad someone else asked that question. So we're also going to post in the group new trainings, team calls, all of that fun stuff. And you're also going to get plugged into other, Team Beachbody groups if you choose to do so, which will just have extra trainings that you automatically get from corporate themselves. So you want to make sure that you are in a group and you are engaged in the group. Our team does monthly Emerald in a Day, where if you are wanting to make it a business and you want to start learning how you can, promote and get up in the ranks and help more people, we have that training for you where we teach you how to build your business if that's what you truly desire. And if not, no big deal. You can make it what you want. And then we also have, our team has Facebook Messenger pods. So if you're not on Facebook Messenger, I highly recommend getting in there. But there's pods set up specifically for what you want out of the business. So if you're a new coach, you're going to get plugged into the Facebook Messenger new coach pod. As soon as you promote and you are what we call an Emerald, you will get into the next pod, which is a pod specifically there to help you reach the next rank, which is Diamond. And then once you hit that, then you're, so on and so forth. So you'll be added, and it's just through Facebook Messenger. You don't have to share anything unless you really want to, but it's just a group of us that are on the same page, at the same rank, at the same level, having the same struggles, whatever it is, and we're just there for each other to ask questions and help and throw out advice and all that fun stuff. And then the top coaches are also in there helping us out to, answer any questions that we have if someone else can't answer them. So as soon as you are signed up with this coach, you're going to get plugged into the new coach training messenger pod, unless you don't want to. That's completely up to you. If you don't want to, just let me know and I won't add you. But if you are ready to build a business, then I highly recommend you get into those little pods and the groups and plug in and engage. So I want you to keep in mind too that this business is more than just what you think. So most people think with this business is like, oh, you're just trying to, sell me Shakeology. But what they don't understand is what Shakeology has done, what the workouts have done, what the nutrition plans have done, what the coaches have done, what the community has done. I was that person 4 years ago. I was like, I don't want to buy anything. I can do it on my own. Obviously, I couldn't because here I am. And I was that. I will be 100% honest. I was that person who was invited to a challenge group for like the third time. And I finally was like, yeah, I will. I'm going to get T25 off eBay. And I'm not doing Shakeology. Thankfully, my coach was like, okay, that's fine. You're in the group. And as soon as I was plugged into that group, that's where things changed. And I was like, holy crap, this is life-changing. Being part of this group where I'm with other people who are on the same journey. I'm with my coach who's encouraging me the whole time. And then I was feeling more apt to share my stuff. And then she came to me, she's like, you're already doing exactly what I'm doing. Looked into it, said, no, I'm not doing that. And then a month later, I was like, you know what? I just felt compelled. My heart kept calling out, like, you need to do this. You need to do this. And I finally did it, and I have not regretted it one bit since then. My husband tells me all the time, you have changed so much for the better because of this. And he even told me, I think it was last week, he even told me, I didn't believe in you at first, but now I do. Because I've seen how it's helped you. I've seen the transformation, not just physically, not just losing 40 pounds, but I've seen the transformation inside, in my heart, in my mind, in everything. My entire life has changed because of this business, and I'm so glad that you are now part of this business and this community of people who have one goal, and that is to help others and help yourself. So just remember, it's that one decision that can literally change your life. Once you decide, you have to, commit to it. If it's just for the discount, commit to it. If it's to help other people, commit to it. Once you're committed, once you decide and you committed, you will succeed. It's there. It's going to happen. You just have to put forth that effort and not give up. So one other thing that I want to kind of cover before I hop off of here is in your back office, which the rest of this training that you are in with this email that I sent you, you are going to see in your back office breaking news. So make sure you're checking that every single day because they will post things like new product alerts. They will post if there's going to be site maintenance so that you know that the site's going to be down. The National Wake Up Call, which is the next thing I'm going to talk about. But the breaking news is going to show you when things are coming out, what's happening, what's going on, what the prizes are for the month, all of that stuff. So make sure you're checking that every single day. And the National Wake Up Call is a call that they do every single Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And it's on the Team Beachbody 411 Facebook page. They do a live video, but they also record it, or they also do it as a call. So if you can't get on the computer, you can call in. The number is listed on the next screen here in this training. And then if you miss it, they do have a podcast. I'm not sure. I'm assuming Android has its own little podcast app, but with Apple, it's just the podcast app that comes with your phone. And it's Team Beachbody, and they have the National Wake Up Calls that you can listen to from the past. And it's just a free training from the top coaches in the network that talk to you about what they're doing, what's working for them, what might work for you, so you can kind of continue to learn. Because like I said, we're always learning as coaches. And so the last thing is to make sure you're checking the team Facebook page, which I've mentioned, just to see when the announcements are, what new groups are happening, what new trainings are happening, when the team calls are, all of that fun stuff, because we have, a few calls a week, and it's optional to hop on, but they're always recorded. So if you miss it, you can check out the recording a little bit later. So I'm so excited for you to get started. Let me know if you have any questions as you go through the rest of this. And I hope you guys are having a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you and get to know you a little better. Bye.